And it has as well. Give me a second.
Do you want me to test? Testing 1, 2.
It's not working. It's not working.
Oh.
There we go. Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Xbox Live Party Podcast, episode 23, I believe it is. I am your host, Fedis TV, and tonight I am being joined by the Bold Man Gamer, and I'm also being joined by TheGinna BmG. Unfortunately, there's no Ash tonight. He's currently dealing with wildfires because at the moment the UK is basically Satan's arsehole. We're all melting, we're all struggling, but you know what? We're still here to bring you more content. So on tonight's show, you can expect dehydration, heat stroke, and possibly a flying man boob. So let's get into it, guys. What have you been up to this week? What have you been playing? I've got no fucking audio again. My God, I hate this fucking thing so much. I don't even know if anybody heard any of that. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I'm fucking one more show and I'm out. I'm done. I'm quitting.
It's the heat. The heat's getting to us all.
It is. Right. I don't know if you guys heard any of that, but hello and welcome.
And Fibber says chat finally loaded. Yeah, so YouTube is having a bit of a meltdown in the heat.
It's true. Stubbs can hear me. That's good. I don't know how much you heard of me, Stubbs. My audio output capture is gone again now. Apparently, I don't even know if you can hear this.
It was a fantastic introduction either way.
Amazing. Something you could never re-say again. It was that good.
10 out of 10 would recommend again.
So tonight we are experiencing some technical difficulties. Unfortunately, we are in a heat wave. And patience is running thin. And yeah, I don't know if you can hear everybody. Chat, let me know if you can hear everybody, because my OBS is saying that nobody's being captured. So
yeah, we can be heard. Stubbs has said he can hear all three of us. Finbar, thumbs up for Redders and BMG, the true champions for having cams on.
I know. We were all hoping to see Ginna in his flying man tits. I want to see what colour he goes when he's superheated. But yeah.
Blue.
So what is going on, everybody? Hello. What have you guys been playing and what have you been up to this week?
Go on, BMG. You can go first.
All right. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me again. It's awesome to be here. Especially in this heat wave, because it is hot. It is very hot. Hot to the point where if I put an egg on my head, it would probably actually cook.
Turn into Casper the Ghost.
Oh yeah! No, let's not go. Let's not go there. Jesus Christ! I've still not got over that. That's such a revelation. There's so much more we can look into that, but we won't go there. All I've really been playing this week is Destiny, because I am a bit of a Destiny whore. It's kind of pulled me back into the point where I just can't get out of it, and I'm hooked. I just can't help it. I want to play more, but I've also got loads of other games I really, really want to touch on. I just picked up Horizon Forbidden West today and Stray, and I have downloaded From Dusk. Is it From Dusk? At Dusk?
Oh, that new Game Pass game, yeah.
Yeah. That dropped about a couple of hours ago. I've downloaded it, but I haven't touched it yet because I do like them narrative type games. I'm big on like your Until Dawns and the Dark Pictures anthology. I've not touched the Quarry yet, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, pretty much I've been stuck on Destiny and a little bit of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because from talking about it last week, it's kind of made me. It's just, let's carry on from where we were.
You never played it, did you? You never finished it? Never played it? I can't remember.
No. I got as far...
I
can't remember how far I got in it. But yeah, I'm probably about just over halfway through the game. In fact, to be honest, I'm about halfway through all the games. It's one of them.
It's about 150 hours in then, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like one of them. If I see a squirrel running around outside, I have to go and get a stick and chase it. I'm that kind of guy. But yeah, I'm trying to, hopefully over the next few weeks I'm going to be able to catch up on some backlog. But nice. New event has just started in Destiny, the Heroes of Solstice. So that's probably going to grab me for a bit, I'm afraid. But I'm going to try and get through some games, catch up on the backlog, and end up with more backlog the time the summer's finished. So that's
good.
me.
Jenna, what about you? What have you been up to? Halo? Fortnite?
I've jumped into Halo. A little bit. There's a new event, so I've been playing that as we speak. One of the other reasons I haven't got my camera on is I'm sat here playing Halo. Well, it seems to have crashed. I'm stuck in one saying other players loading. So either those last gen Xboxes are really holding back my lobby, or it's just froze. I'm going to restart that. Obviously, I was away last week, so I didn't get as much gaming done as I wanted. I will say the myth about UK heat being worse than heat elsewhere in the world is completely true. I was walking around in Lake Garda in the high 30s in a suit and not sweating. Whereas in the UK, I'm in the shade, not moving a muscle in the 30s and sweating my tits off. It's a completely different heat, and I don't like it.
Absolutely hellish here. Absolutely hellish.
I've been playing Jet Wash Simulator to make myself feel cool. All that water splashing around.
Power Wash Simulator.
Oh, fuck it. I don't know. One of them. It's the same thing, isn't it? Jet Washer.
Nah, it's Power Wash. Get it right.
Oh, sorry. It's. I've been playing that one. And Fortnite, did a bit of that, mix things up, had a few more wins this week. Nice. Did all my Indiana Jones quests, some unlocked in, made me very happy. Although today they didn't renew my subscription and they won't tell me why. And then my card holders, they haven't even tried to take it. So I don't know what's going on, but I've missed out on some free V-Bucks.
Maybe they're trying to save you from yourself.
Oh, they probably are. You should have seen some of these new skins. Oh my lord. I put a post up about it. All those DC ones go up. I'm hoping by the time my V-Bucks kick in that they've left the store. Otherwise, the credit card is going to be coming out as well. I think that's about it. Oh, my kids played Peppa Pig and they loved it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, this past week, what have I been playing? I've been playing some Outriders, World Slayer. Fucking sick of that game already. I was really enjoying it. They've made the grinding absolutely fucking ridiculous. At least for the achievements. There's one achievement. It's the only achievement I got left. I've got to complete the last raid at level 25, but I started a fresh character, so I've had to work my way up to Apocalypse 25. And it takes about fucking 3 full runs of the raid to go up an APOC level. So I'm at the point now where I'm just sick of that fucking game, ready to be done with it again. I've been playing Power Wash Simulator absolutely religiously. I knew I was going to like it going in. And my God, I don't know why, but I had the mentality of, if I'm playing a game where I have to power wash stuff and I'm using cold water to do that, maybe I'll feel cooler instead of sitting here, with my fucking balls sticking to my thigh and not having a fun time. So I've literally been sinking 3 to 5 hour gaming sessions of Power Wash Simulator in because I was under the impression that if I was blowing cold water around, it'd make me feel cooler. I don't know if it did, but I had a fucking good time.
My missus enjoys it. My missus is really into that game. She's chucked it. Yeah, really, really enjoying it.
I'll tell you what I love about it. I don't have to do any thinking. I just put it on, clean shit. That's all I need to do. I don't have to put any massive thought into it. I'm literally just spending an hour and a half cleaning a fucking house. I'm okay with it.
Someone else's house.
Yeah.
Not even your own.
Yeah. When it came out, actually, the Thursday night that it came out, I started playing it and I had a big pile of dishes. And I was like, do I do the dishes? No, I don't want to do the dishes. Fuck it. I'm just going to play Power Wash Simulator. I'll do the dishes in the morning. So I ended up neglecting the dishes to about 3 o'clock in the morning so I could play Power Wash Simulator. Fucking brilliant game. It doesn't, if you haven't played it, can't recommend it enough. It's fantastic. That's about it for me. I haven't played Smite this week. It's been a bit of a quiet week. So yeah.
Withdrawals.
You know what? I'm getting to the point now where I'm just pissed off with Smite. It's always been a bit hit and miss for me anyway. The community is one of the worst communities you could ever wish to interact with. Every game, someone's either rage quitting or fucking being absolutely horrendously toxic. And they've started doing this thing where they bring in loads of cool new skins. And at the moment, they've got the Nickelodeon skins in the game. And before, the Transformers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they used to be attached to the battle pass. Like that was the battle pass. You'd complete the battle pass, get all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, get all the Transformers, and that's how it used to be. Now they've started giving out like really shit, mediocre battle passes, and they're hiding like the Nickelodeon stuff behind a paywall, like where you got to pay like ridiculous amounts of money for gems. They did the same thing with the Slipknot skins. I mean, when you consider Slipknot has 9 members in the band, if you wanted to get each member, it would cost you 1,500 gems per member, which is like 15 quid. I was like, I'm just not fucking. Ooh. I'm not okay with that shit. And I really wanted the Rocco's Modern Life skin for Dan Zaburu, but
that did look pretty cool.
I'm not paying 700 fucking quid, 700 gems, like 7 quid for it. It's just they used to be in the battle pass, and now they're just scamming people, and they're bad for it anyway. I mean, the skins have always been really overpriced, but this is just taking the piss. So I haven't been playing Smite as much.
You think that's bad? I am, as part of this playing a different battle royale every week type thing I'm doing. I played Cursed, which is a game made by the guys who made Enlisted, which is an awesome game. I love that game. It's a battle royale where the skins are kind of like Wild West and vampire and stuff like that themed. But like no licenses, nothing big. The skins are like £16-17 each.
It's too much, isn't it? It's like
6-7 quid. I'm in 17 quid for a generic skin. They can fuck off.
Yeah, not per skin. Give me like a fucking handful of skins and maybe we'll talk. But I'm not paying fucking 16 quid for one skin. That's piss taking.
You boys need to switch to Destiny. You're missing out. God, no. It's the promised land. It is the promised land. I'm telling you. We need to get you in.
I played Destiny 2 until I got all the achievements. I think I completed the first raid and I never went back to it.
You're missing so much since the new Witch Queen DLC dropped. It's honestly, I've got Stubbs back in. We've got a clan going. We've just setting up a Discord currently. But it's you're missing so much. It's so better.
Much, but that's because fucking Bungie keep removing DLC when they bring a new one out. That's why I'm missing.
No, the rotating. You're gonna get access stuff. The only thing you're actually not got access to now really is the story and a couple of areas, or weapons, armors, the weekly stuff, your strikes, raids, everything is still in there. Yeah, honestly,
story, the most important part of it, and they've taken it
out. No. Well, Forsaken's that's gone. Forget that. Beyond Light, it's okay. Witch Queen, it's like, remember when Taken King hit, and that's what rocketed Destiny off. That was the turning point. Witch Queen is the same thing for Destiny 2. That's the turning point. It's an absolute awesome game. It's very addictive. And I think you boys need to join. You need to come to the promised land.
I'm not doing it again. Can't do it
again. You do.
I tried going back to the first Destiny before Destiny 2 came out. And once you've had so long out of it and try and go back to it, it's just horrid. Because everybody's out-geared. You're literally...
I'm sending you stuff daily.
Scrambling around with fucking crap just to try and get your light level up. Oh, it's horrendous.
Yeah, that's it. You're getting dick pics until you join.
Like that's an incentive. I welcome the dick pic.
Yeah, I'm a big Peter Dinklage fan. As soon as they got rid of his iconic lines, like they came from the moon.
Oh, my favorite was "We've awoken the hive." Cool beer.
You're missing so much.
My mate Timmy has more enthusiasm in his voice than Peter Dinklage did in that game, and that's fucking saying something. Tim's Captain Monotone.
Yeah, but now we've got Nolan North.
It's too late.
It's not. It's completely changed.
It's too late.
Every day. I'm going to post you some every day now until I get you back in and you join the clan.
You've got more chance of getting shit out of a rockin' horse.
Got more chance of getting out of his own podcast.
Right, let's get into some topics. I got a doozy tonight.
I don't know because I haven't been telling them again.
Them to you, did I? Shit.
Again, 3 weeks in a row.
I'm on.
I still have no idea what we're doing, but we'll go for it.
First topic, we're touching on the BMG controversy this week. Anything you want to say in your defence before we move into it?
I am naturally bald, and I do have eyebrows. They're not stuck on.
Shit, I do have a topic. Just give me a minute. I'm a bit behind because of, OBS being shit.
Thrown you off your game.
It has. I was panicking to get this podcast going. I forgot all my topics. So, skate news. Big skate news this week. It's news that has angered me and a lot of other people. Let me find it. Fucking, where is it? I've lost it.
It's going
down on the left.
There we go. I found it. I found it. We're back in the room. Right. Skate 4 is now officially named Skate with a period. And it will be free to play. And Full Circle have promised that microtransactions will not be paid to win. What is your thoughts on this, gentlemen?
Excellent news.
I hate you.
I agree. As long as we have NFTs and stuff like that, I am more than happy. I'm more than happy. Let me have a skateboard with the number #00642 and I'm happy. No. Everything's live service now. Everything's going that way. Even a game that comes out, don't matter what it is, if it's having updates, regular updates, new content adding, it's live service. And to be fair, for a skate game, live service, if you can say you've got a server of like 20, 30 people going around doing tricks, I think that's a good thing. I'm not big on the skating games. I haven't played a skating game since Tony Hawk's 2, which is going back a little bit now.
Fucking hell.
But going back. I remember me and my uncles all sat there fighting till you can get the longest trick streak going and stuff like that. 36.
You're 30, fucking the same age as me.
36. I know. I look, I'm only about 18. I do know I look really young, but yeah,
I've not aged well.
I'm 36.
I look like a fucking melted boot. I do.
You look like you could be his uncle.
I could.
Yeah, you could be my granddaddy.
I look like a guy who's made terrible life choices.
So did I. I stuck my head in a polish machine for bowling balls, and this is how it ended up. But no, I think, to be fair, live service, I think that's actually quite a good route to go. They're making skate, they're trying to make it relevant again. You're going to have microtransactions. Whether it was a single-player game, they're going to find a way to monetize it. If you have something that's live service that's constantly getting updated, if they have a road, let's say we have a 2, 3, 4 year roadmap of content that's coming, keep people interested, keep things going, have plenty of new things coming in, have famous skaters coming in, like Fortnite does have some sort of theme, something going on, something to keep it going. And I think it is probably the better option to go, especially if you want to keep it going. If you just had a single player game with what you get, that's it. You're going to make one sale off that game and that's it. It's done with. But if you've got something where you can constantly have some revenue coming in, you can constantly improve it, add new content. It's personally, in my opinion, that would be the better option to go. I know a lot of people hear live service and think, oh God, we're going to have to pay to do everything. But, have that free-to-play element, get into it, and then you can make that decision. Again, it's one of them games where if it's free-to-play, start it off. If you think, I'm really invested in this game, I can invest money into it. I can buy this skin pack. I can buy this move pack or whatever they're going to come up with. But nobody's making anyone do that. No one's forcing people into buying stuff. It is personal choice. But if they've got a clear roadmap of where it's going to go, it could be fairly successful. Everything's now live service subscription. So to be fair, was you expecting anything else? I personally wasn't. I actually think I might actually jump into it now, knowing it's going to be a live service game, personally, and see where we go from there. Even if I just try it out and thinking, if it gives me Tony Hawk's 2 vibes day, and thinking, some...
Skate was always better than Tony Hawk's. I'm going to throw that out there. And people are
yeah.
I always thought Skate was a better skating game than Tony Hawk's. Tony Hawk's is the arcade skateboard.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah. So if we can kind of, if this live service game can do that, get it out there in front way before it's even due out, so people aren't shocked when it lands. And it's live service. Gives people time to take in the information, think about it, let it sink in, and then they can say, right, this is the game, free to play. This is the roadmap. This is what's coming. Obviously, it's not going to be a battle pass, but it could be some sort of season pass where you can unlock stuff by earning X amount of XP. To be honest, I don't think they could have really gone any other way. They are making this game and they need it to make money. And what better way to make money than a live service game?
Yeah, I'm kind of with BMG on this one. Like, I like the skate games, but would I have paid, like, with way things are now, and like, would I buy a full price new skating game? Probably not. But if it's free to play, I'll be diving in, and if I like it, I'll be buying their version of a battle pass or season pass and content and stuff. But I can see some people who like these games and would have bought it full price. I can see why they're upset, because they could have got a game they wanted, paid one off, and that would have been it for the next year or two. But no, for me, I like the idea.
I'll tell you what, I fucking hate it. I'm going to go completely
I knew you would.
I'll tell you why I hate it, right? Because, that Black Box was the studio that originally made the Skate games. Skate 3 comes out, EA believes, that's it for Skate. Kill off Skate. They disband Black Box. No more Skate games. The fans have been crying out for, a decade for a new Skate game. And in true EA fashion, they've gone, yes, we'll make the game that you want, but we're gonna fucking nickel and dime you every step of the way, and that's what I fucking hate. And I remember people used to joke about, and they'd be like, "Oh, could you imagine if EA made a skate game in this day and age? Got paid for boards, paid for trucks with real money," and that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. The nightmare that everybody was afraid of is unveiling right before their eyes. And I hate it. I hate EA. I hate the way they go about business. Everything they touch turns to shit. And
Respawn?
This is another one that, turned to shit.
No.
Still waiting on a Titanfall 3.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Crap.
Now they sorted the stuff out. Battlefront 2. Apex Legends, Titanfall 2 was an amazing campaign.
Titanfall 2 was
absolutely amazing, and I am gutted they're not making a free.
But did they buy Respawn after Titanfall 2 come out, or before?
No, before, and then they launched it between two of the biggest shooters of the year, so it just died on arrival.
Titanfall 2 was amazing. If you haven't played the campaign of Titanfall 2, go and play it. Fucking incredible. One of the best.
It's on Game Pass, Ultimate EA Play.
Mass Effect. Dead. Need for Speed, fucking dying a slow down.
Mass Effect?
Gone to shit. Everything. Andromeda was awful.
Andromeda was garbage.
Andromeda, no. I'm a big Mass Effect fan. Andromeda, when it first dropped, I agree. Animations were awful, things are out. You go back and play that game now, it's actually a good game. Story's good. It's not brilliant, it's not original Mass Effect story, but the story's good, the animation's good, the characters, the backstories, the side quests are a lot better than the main quest. But you go back and play Andromeda now, I can guarantee you would have a different opinion on it now. I think it had so much negative press and negative reactions when it first dropped, and a lot of people went not touching it. I went back to it about a year ago. I enjoyed every minute of it. Every minute of it.
Dragon Age Inquisition, absolutely gash.
Yeah, it wasn't.
FIFA gets worse every year. NBA fucking gets worse every year. I don't even think they're making an NBA game this year, are they? Everything that EA touches turns to shit, and Skate's gonna be no different. They've brought it back as a way of saying, here, you can have what you want, but we're going to charge you for fucking everything. And another thing, this is another topic, but it's tied into the same. It's tied into the same argument. Full Circle, who is the new studio that's been put in place to develop the new Skate game, they came out and they said, "Oh yeah, you haven't got pay to win. No pay to win tactics. Everything's cosmetic. No loot boxes. No paying for additional areas." Within 2 or 3 days of them saying that, it was announced that Skate does have loot boxes. They are in the game, and they shouldn't have said that there's not loot boxes.
Agreed. Agreed. They shouldn't say that and then go back on it.
Then they come out and say, "Oh, we're all about transparency."
Yeah, but as long as it's cosmetic, as long as it's not pay to win,
okay.
I don't mind loot boxes. As long as it's not pay to win, I can deal with that.
Can they give them a nice skate-related name like Ollie Jollies or something?
Ollie Jollies.
Less menacing. If they were called Ollie Jollies, you'd drop a few quid on them and you'd be like, "Oh, all right."
Sorry, Masuka, I've gotten a little bit comfortable and I've moved away from the mic. Everyone says, "Oh, well, it's only cosmetics," but when you consider like a lot of skate is all about, customizing your skater, customizing your board, customizing your trucks, wheels. I wouldn't be surprised if EA go, you know what, you have to pay for certain tricks. I wouldn't put it past them. It's going to get bad and people will buy into it. And that's the fucking problem. People will buy into it. Look at Diablo Immortal. That game come out. Everybody was going on and on about how expensive it is to get gear and how expensive it was to play it. I mean, that game made, billions within the first few weeks of it being on sale? As much as everybody says, I'm against microtransactions, they're still making billions of dollars off people buying shit in games. It's never going to go away. It's only going to get worse from here.
So about making money.
The future's now, old man.
Yeah, but it is all about making money. It's all right. These games are costing millions and millions to make, but if it is a one-time purchase and that's it, they're not if they know people are gonna buy cosmetics, they're gonna buy stuff for the characters, they're gonna spend a fortnight just every time there's just something new to buy, new skins, but it's never pay to win. And that's what I don't mind, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to choice. No one's forcing anyone to buy anything. If it was paid to win, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it because I don't agree with it. Yeah, and it is to an extent, but if you're making a game, and because I would, if I made a game and I know if I design these cosmetics, stuff, better looking levels or whatever, and I could sell it to make more money from that game. So I've sold that game for 70 quid, and then I'm making X amount of money per game on top of that through microtransactions for cosmetics. I'd be all over it, because that is going to help me fund what I'm going to do next.
Which is more money, nickel and diming people.
It is, and it is, sadly, it is the world we're living in. We're in a world of subscription services. We're in a world of live service games. Like Assassin's Creed Infinity, that's going to be coming out and hopefully shown in September. I will be all over that. And
Infinity won't be shown off in September.
You not think? You not think you're going to get a teaser? You're going to get a teaser.
Nah, it'll be Rift. They'll show off Basim and his new Baghdad fucking setting.
Yeah, you're going to get Rift.
I can't see it being showing Rift off.
I think you'll get a CGI tease, because after the backlash they got of that stream, they announced a stream to announce they're going to announce things. I think they're going to have to have. So they're going to have a few bits to show. I think we're going to get Assassin's Creed Rift shown. I don't think it's going to be this year. I think it's going to be February, March time next year.
No, that's way too soon. Way too soon. I think it'll.
Who was it who did a countdown to a countdown again? Remember them?
Oh, was that abandoned?
Oh no, someone else. It was one of the big ones, like Ubisoft. No, it was Battlefield. I remember now. It was like a 12 or 15 countdown. Yeah, and then it got to 1 hour left. Oh, it got to 0, and then gave you a 1 hour countdown.
An hour to the show. Yeah. Because Jeff Keighley, didn't he, came out with, "This is my countdown," and there isn't a countdown after the countdown, just to rub salt in the wound.
Oh, he's taking a dig at you.
Oh yeah, God, yeah, definitely. But
Kojima wasn't there. That's why Keighley was getting fucking arsey.
Oh yeah. But if there is a game, there's a genre you like, there's a game you like. I love Assassin's Creed. So they are probably going to get a lot of money out of me over a period of time, because that's what I'm into, and they know that's what people are into, so they're going to pay.
This is what pisses me off, though, because I'm a huge Skate fan, played all three of them. I still go on Skate 3 today. I mean, the game's, 10 years old? I still go on it today and have a little skate around. I'm a massive Assassin's Creed fan. Played every Assassin's Creed to date. Also tried to 1K every Assassin's Creed to date. Far Cry, the same. I love Far Cries. All of my favourite games are becoming live service games. And I don't want them to. I don't want to be nickeled and dimed out of my fucking money. I want to buy a finished product that I can buy day one, complete, never have to go back to again, unless I want to. That's what I want.
Can't wait to see how much money you put into your Ollie Jollies.
My Ollie Jollies. I'm not buying a fucking thing in Skate. I'm not going to part with any money for that game.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nah, but that's the thing. You're going to end up with fucking skateboards that fucking glow and diamond-studded fucking skateboards and, you know, a fucking spacesuit that you can skate around. It's going to end up with fucking stupid shit that I'm just not about.
If you didn't have these things, you wouldn't have Smite? Do you think you would have Smite today if you didn't have these things?
Yeah, because I played Smite when it was...
but it wouldn't be around today. It wouldn't be supported.
But Smite has gone the same way. Smite is charging ridiculous money now for fucking skins. I rarely buy a skin now. The only thing I buy in Smite is battle passes, which until this point have been great. But now it's very much all the shit that nobody's buying for real money thrown into a battle pass.
Well, you've got the people that have, obviously, people that are like, you know, the uber rich will just buy the stuff because it's there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, that's what they rely on. It's if games weren't a live service, if they didn't have this trickle of content, loot boxes, you wouldn't have them around today. You would not have them around.
Live service Assassin's Creed game playing. Like, how's that going to work? Like, all the stories until this point have been linear. You show up in an open world, you do a fucking story, and then it's over. Well, you got to collect 1,000 collectibles.
From the Jason Schreier information that he dropped the other day, they've sort of said there are going to be multiple biomes, worlds, however you look at it. I can see it's going to be one of them. You're in the modern world. Everyone starts in the modern world. You build your character, and then you're jumping into the different environments, the different biomes, doing different things, different contracts, and there will be like a story. And like Destiny, like other games where the story is going to continue in expansions and they add more. That's what you're going to see. That, and you have something like that, you don't need to release standalone games if you have expansions that cover that. Sorry, there is a fly that keeps pissing around with me. It's doing my head in. I'm trying to do the old Mr. Miyagi. But now I can't quite get it. But yeah, you're going to have that type of thing. It's kind of going to be that. That's the route. That is the road we're down. You're going to see more and more games just do it, and it's something we're just going to have to accept.
You're going to end up with shit games that are all focused on how much they can get out of people. Stories are going to suffer. It's going to be shit. It's going to be absolutely shit.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm just used to it. That's gaming. Modern gaming.
It's shit, innit? I'll tell you what I was saying this the other day actually I might have been today on Discord. I don't enjoy gaming anymore. I fucking hate it. It's become too much of a chore for me now. I don't enjoy it at all. I used to get excited for E3 for what's it called? I used to get excited for new games and shit at E3. Now I just go, fair enough. Like there hasn't been a new game that's gone, fuck me, I need to play that in a while. Fable. Still haven't fucking seen or heard anything about it. There needs to be solid standalone games that people can buy and invest into. Like this live service shit is just, it's not the way for me. I don't think.
No, but you're still going to get that. You are going to get your games that are just standalone, and have maybe a handful of like a small store where you could buy extras here and there. And you are still going to get games like that, but we are in a world now where, you know, it's the world's greedy. Companies are greedy. Businesses are greedy. Everything's about making money and more money and more money and seeing to the point how far they can push a consumer until they say, that's enough.
Yeah.
And until people, as we hear on many different shows and on Twitter, on everything, it's you vote with your wallet. If a live service game launches and no one buys anything, then they're going to rejig it and change how they do things because it doesn't work. But while people keep spending money, and they've got these statistics, they're looking at all the data, and if it's showing people are spending this money, people are buying these things, they're just going to keep doing it because it works. People spending money, we're making money.
The only game that ever did it right for me was World of Warcraft. That was the only game that ever did it right. Because with World of Warcraft, I mean, the base game itself, fucking enormous. Though you could spend hundreds of hours just on the base, 1 to 60 levels. And then they would bring out an expansion. And it's not like Destiny 2 where you get like one new raid and fucking 2 dungeons. When World of Warcraft brings out an expansion, you're talking, fucking 4 raids, 12 dungeons. I mean, they go big on expansions and DLC and shit. The World of Warcraft was the only game that ever really got it right for me because you could log on to World of Warcraft at any time, and there's always something going on. You could go off farming, you could go off leveling, you could go off questing, do dungeons, do raids and shit. That was the only game that ever really got it right for me. But you paid one price and you got all that content, and it kept you going for another 2 years until the next DLC came along. Do you know what I mean? That's the only game that ever really got it right for me. Games like these live service games today, like Fortnite, you're playing the same mode over and over again. I
will say Fortnite's got hundreds of modes. It has its own version of Forge, so people literally build entire games and worlds in there. But
yeah.
I don't play. I play some of them when there's challenges. It's like, go try these things out, and I'll play them. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then I'll just go back to dropping in and shooting people in the face.
People are happy to accept it. That's the thing. That's what I don't get about it. People are happy to accept it. Okay, Apex Legends. I mean, great game. Don't get me wrong. Played it a lot with my mates, but every now and again they change the map, like that. And people are okay with that. Like, okay, great. We've got a map change. That's fantastic. What now? You know what I mean? Like,
I think my gaming habits have changed over the last few years. So I used to be very much, I wanted a game. I didn't like battle passes. I didn't like things. Whereas now I'm constantly flicking between Fortnite, Halo, Enlisted, Forza Horizon, these games where they update things every week or there's new challenges. So it feels fresh. It's like new things to do every time I go back to it. Whereas I don't think if I had Halo 2 come out now, for example, where it was just amazing at launch, all that content and stuff, and then but we just sat there and played the same maps and did the same things over and over and over again. I don't think people can do that anymore. You try put out games like that now, people move on to the next thing in a week. They need constant little updates and new things.
I mean, just look at Halo, like how pissed off people are at Halo Infinite, live service game, 6 months between seasons. Way too long. No new maps, nothing. Like 6 months you got to wait for new content. Just to touch on what Forsaken Ghost is saying in chat. That's just who I am, man. Like I'm 36. I've been gaming all my life. I just don't like the way that gaming's going now, with everything becoming, these live service games. I like games that you buy day one, play, complete, and if you want to go back to it, go back to it. I don't like this. You get one mode, and occasionally they'll come along and add some new skins or bolt on a new mode. I don't like that shit. I like proper standalone games, and all of my favorite franchises are going that route, and that's what makes me hate gaming now. Like it's not fun when you keep getting fucking billed every step of the way for like tiny additional content. It's just that's not what gaming was ever about for me. That's just, it's just my opinion. I know other people don't share my same opinion, but that's just how I look at it.
Well, also to add on that as well, I have a lot of love-hate relationship with gaming. There's times where I've gone months without even touching it. I've gone through a stage where I just watch films. I don't even touch the Xbox or the PlayStation, and then I get hooked back into a game. And again, everyone has the different opinions. Everyone has the different thoughts and feelings. Sometimes you can see what's going on, and you just think, I hate all that shit, and I'm not touching it. And then it just takes one thing to drag you back in, and then you're back on, back into it again. But as you get older in life,
if given the option, would you keep playing Destiny 2, or if they were to come out and say, okay, we've got Destiny 3 coming, new game, new story, it's not a live service game, it's a standalone game, Destiny 3. What would you rather play, Destiny 2, where you get like a little bit of, additional content that they bill you for, or would you like to buy a full new game? Do you know what I mean?
Destiny 2.
Why?
Because
he likes it.
Yeah, I've got a thing for glimmer. I'm like a bit of a glimmer whore, really. But the thing is, See, again, I do love single player games. I do love games that have an emotional attachment where I can be a part of the story, enjoy it, and have an experience.
Yeah.
But again, if you've got a game where that's it's done, you move on to the next thing, but you still, it's like, I really, really enjoyed this game, but it's over now, but there's nothing more for me to do. I've got to move on.
Let me rephrase it. What if they were to say, right, you got Destiny 3 coming out as a standalone game, and you can move everything you've got on Destiny 2 across to Destiny 3, and it's a standalone game, and you keep all the items, all your characters. What would you rather do? Play the full Destiny 3 standalone game, or would you stick with Destiny 2 as a live service?
I would still stick with the live service because of my friends, constant updates, events, new things that I've had in. It's the constant freshness. There's always something new. There's always something going on, and you have a standalone game where you may get a expansion or DLC once or twice, and that is it. And a single player game. I don't play Destiny alone. Destiny is one of their games where I play multiplayer with friends, experience it together, enjoy it together, have them conversations. We are looking at some point starting a podcast with it.
Maybe that's why you prefer live service games, because I don't like playing online anymore. I used to love it. I mean, I used to love Call of Duty back in the day. I used to love multiplayer games. Now I can't stand them. I go out of my way to avoid playing games online if I can, because I don't like the gaming community. I think it's toxic as fuck. Everybody's an expert. Yeah. I mean, you beat someone in a game, you get a message, "Oh, get good scrub," or "fucking you have no skills." I don't have time for that shit. That's not why I play games. So maybe that's why our views are different.
Agreed. I actually do agree with that. The toxic side to it, the abuse, but like Destiny is mainly PvE with friends, like Outer Worlds. What's the game you were saying you were playing? I can't remember the name of it. It's gone.
World of Warcraft.
No. The game you were saying you've just done the DLC for. Oh, what's the name? The name's gone. The name's gone on my head. What you've been playing? I can't remember. But it's more. No. Before that,
Outriders. Yeah.
Outriders. That's it. Again, Outriders. It's a PvE game, multiplayer PvE game, and that I enjoy. I'm going to try when the next Call of Duty comes out. I am going to jump into that. I am going to play it. I'm going to try it out.
I'll play it until I won't get it, and I won't play it again.
But for Destiny, it's about with your mates, PvE. I don't really touch Crucible because, again, it's all over the place. But like when it's you and your mates against environment, characters and stuff like that, doing the story and doing it together, you have that moment where you're experiencing it together, first time experiences, helping your friends through, like we're doing with Stubbs, helping him through to get through the stuff, to get to the level, to do stuff like the raids that are like 10, 20, whatever hours long, depending how long you can go for, as a team, and having that achievement together. That's what I enjoy. If it was purely PvP, I wouldn't touch it. I really wouldn't touch it. But because it's PvE with your friends, that's what I do. I don't like really playing with randos because you're not talking, there's no conversations. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of my friends, they work, family life and everything else. So when you can get that short time together to jump online, to play a game like Destiny and just mainly chat, catch up, have a laugh while playing, that to me is worth more than just sat playing a game on my own and only me getting that experience. I do like them things where I have them things to myself, but I also like being able to connect with friends, family, do something together and have that experience together. That's what, for live service wise with friends, that's what drives me to choose that over just there's the game and that's it, personally.
One thing I'd say as well, until this skate announcement, is that these live service games and the way they're making them seem to have killed off loot boxes the majority-wise. Like, there was
But
so many
loot
games we were
boxes got
chucking in, and
so
you
much
didn't.
backlash, though, didn't it? I think it's even banned
Yeah,
in Europe.
they just kept doing it. They kept putting in any game they could. They didn't give a shit. And then as soon as they went live service and they found out you could put skins in that you know what you're getting and you can pay for it, and then you get a battle pass and then you get a grind and stuff, they were like, well, actually, we don't need to sell these little surprise mechanics, as they call them. And it kind of, there's less games launching with them, and now you know what you're getting and you're progressing towards something. Whereas there was a time where gaming was going the way of, right, you keep giving me money and hopefully you'll get the thing you want. And that's when gaming was going really shit. It was just, surprise, here's a box, here's some confetti and a loud noise to get you hooked to opening these boxes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's gaming.
Yeah. No, I agree. And you know what? This is what I love being on a podcast for, because you can have these conversations. You know, people, we're not always going to agree. We're not always going to see the, you know, eye to eye on the same things. And that's great. You know, gaming's subjective. So,
that's great. We get people like you who are really upset about live service, and then we get people like me and BMG who are right. So,
yeah. Wankers. But that's okay, you know. I mean, that's what I love about it. I love talking and having conversations, because a lot of people are like, no, your opinion's wrong. Fuck your opinion. I like talking to people. I like exploring it. Do you know what I mean? I take on what you guys have said. Fair enough. That's your prerogative. It's not something that I look forward to. But
if we all thought the same, all think the same, did everything the same, life would be boring.
Yeah.
Difference of opinion, different experiences. That's what it's about.
If everybody thought like you two, games would be shit and EA would be in a lot of money.
Oh, but to be fair though, I know you say Jedi Fallen Order was crap, but I thought that was an absolute brilliant game. Some of the mechanics were awful, but the story and how they've tied it into the lore was a really good game, and I like how Respawn are kind of standing for themselves.
Yeah.
They're not, you know, even though EA are doing this, doing that, the other loot boxes and what have you, Respawn have kind of said, no, we're doing it this way. This is how we do it, this way. And EA have kind of like, yeah, fair enough. You're making us money. You do what you want. So, you know, it's quite good.
But yeah, which kind of brings us into our next topic, which you don't know about BMG, because I'm a shit cunt.
Again.
Let me find it.
It's more fun. It's more fun with just coming up with stuff on the fly. You know, it makes it a bit more interesting.
I've lost it. Oh, here we go. Former EA CEO calls devs who don't focus on microtransactions the biggest fucking idiots.
He knows what he's on about.
Yeah.
This guy ran a company that turns over billions and is loved by all of everybody. So he knows what he's on about.
He's since apologised for his comments. But yeah, that pretty much highlights the mindset at EA, doesn't it? You're gonna make
wasn't it taken out of context though from what the actual interview was?
Nah, it's EA.
I wonder what the context was.
I did listen to it. I can't remember it, but it was seriously. I should really. If I knew the topics, I would have.
I don't even fucking have the article. I literally just read it briefly. And I was like, "Yep, EA."
Well, that was it. There was actually a conversation, and he was asked about it. He was talking about the industry and things like that, and literally everyone jumped onto that comment, and they took it out of the context of what he was talking about. Can't remember off the top of my head, if I'm honest, but it was still. Don't get me wrong. You should especially when you're the CEO of a company, you don't call developers other people stupid or whatever. Because
I believe he's now working at Unity, isn't he? Is it that guy?
Yeah.
Run Unity, who then went out and bought a company that's known for malware. Yeah, you've had a bit of a fall from grace under him. But yeah, I don't see how it's taken out of context unless they cut off the first half of the quote, which was him saying, people have a bad perception of me. They think I'm the type of person to say, and then they quote it saying everyone's fucking idiots.
Fucking idiots. Oh God, you can't make this shit up. I mean, right at a time when EA was like, that Skate News came out, he came out and said that. So, yeah. I mean,
well, when you're like Scrooge McDuck swimming in your mansion full of money, you can probably say whatever you want, and it doesn't matter.
He came out and said that. He since recanted his statement and apologised. I don't know how you can really apologise. Oh, I didn't mean it. Well, why'd you fucking say it then?
I apologise. I called you fucking idiots. I meant you were morons. Much like that.
So what else do we have? Weird Halo YouTuber shows how cheap he is because he won't buy a game or sub to Game Pass, but expects to be able to play the full game. I don't know if you saw this fucking clown on Twitter.
I couldn't reply to him. I had to bite my lip because I really don't think he could he must realise how stupid he sounds.
He's put more videos on there saying, no, people don't understand. This is what I mean.
We do understand. That's the problem.
Yeah, so I don't think you understand what you're about, to be honest.
I didn't have to pay full price for this game when it didn't have all the features. I don't want to have to sub when it has all the features.
I can't believe they told me in advance, before I subscribed for £1 or $1, that this wouldn't be there. How dare they tell me months in advance I won't be able to play this, but I had to get it for $1 and I couldn't play it all. And now, after that's run out, 3 months for $1, how dare they add it and I have to pay for it again? How dare they handcuff me until I pay for it again? How thick do you have to be, you stupid long-haired twat? Sorry, I apologize.
He's the kind of person that you have to question who ties his shoelaces in the morning. He's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get how he thought that he was going to be able to post that shit and not get as much backlash. And he's now backpedaling and making the situation worse.
It's like I once watched Newcastle play football. So the fact they won't let me into all their games free now is despicable. I paid my ticket in the 1998-99 season, and I should be allowed to turn up now and watch whenever I want. They want me to pay again. This is disgusting.
Horrendous.
And he thought to himself, this is a good take. I'm going to put this on the internet.
I once watched a movie, but now they won't let me in for free.
I watched Alien. They won't let me in for Aliens. How dare they?
Yeah, he's clearly a guy who lives with his mum/shanty. He does come across that kind of guy. Don't know which way he goes.
That is a man who's had everything paid for him.
Oh, yeah. He probably doesn't even pay for the subscription. He probably doesn't even pay for it anyway. Probably someone else pays for it for him. But, they made it clear, very clear, that this was a situation. It's going to come down the line. It's nothing that's going to be at launch. He chose by choice. He wasn't forced. He wasn't held at gunpoint. No one stole his details and made him for $1 for 3 months to subscribe. And, it makes it sound like that $1 to Game Pass for 3 months gave him Halo only, gave him access to all the other games, and then complains that I have to resubscribe to play the co-op. No one's forcing you. No one's making you. There's multiple games out there in the service. If you want to play with your friends, play the free-to-play PvP. Free-to-play. You don't even need gold to play it. You can play it without. But you can't... don't come complaining and moaning that you've got to pay more extra money to play it. No one's making you.
How dare you force me to be an adult?
Yeah. How dare I have to pay for money that I knew was going to be coming in August? Yeah. How dare they tell me I have to pay more money?
As well as he's complaining about this co-op thing that you can't get on it now. It's only available to Xbox Insiders. So unless this guy who had Game Pass for a week or whatever to play the game somehow is an insider, which I highly doubt, he wouldn't be playing it anyway.
Isn't that... Yeah, but they have opened it up to... Anybody can sign up to the Xbox Halo Insider program. He's literally downloaded that. Yeah.
PC.
Yeah. I think you can as well. I think, you can... They're doing it for PC and Xbox. You can download it for free. You can join for free. And I don't even think you need the Game Pass subscription to do it. I don't know if you have to... I'm not 100% sure if you have to be a gold member or not. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't need to be a Game Pass subscriber to join the flight. I think it's rather free to play, or you have to have gold to be part of it. So no one, he could easily get some friends and just do that and play it on there and then be done with it.
Yeah.
But don't come complaining saying I have to pay for a subscription service, because you probably have multiple subscription services. I bet you don't complain for your Netflix subscription because you gave
Netflix removed a show I like, and now I have to pay for it again.
Yeah, I've got to pay. I had Netflix. They gave me Stranger Things, and I can only watch the first 6 episodes. And now they've just announced the next 6 episodes are coming out in a few months, and I have to resubscribe. How dare they? I should get it automatically.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy to think that people think they're that entitled.
Yeah, you're not entitled. You don't. It's not a right to have this content, to have this stuff. People are working on these games. Time's going into these. These are people that've got families, jobs, lives, and everything else. They are putting their time into this, making these things for us to be a part of. So just to expect it for nothing, you're never going to get far in the world if you think everything should just be free. It doesn't work that way. The world doesn't work that way. Nothing is free in this world.
Florida's.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think you just need to go and sit on your mum's lap, let her rock you a couple of times, rest against her bosom, and everything will be okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're still not breastfeeding.
I think I've frozen again.
I think, and this is something that we don't normally do in the show, should we do like a shout out to people in chat?
Yeah, sorry, I've been a bit preoccupied with the fucking melting tonight. So let's give a shout out to everybody that has dropped by. We've got Stubbs Gaming, we've got V2 Timmy, we've got Ash, he's here lurking somewhere. We've got BMG, who's in the fucking show. Thimber, Muppet, I don't know if I've already said your names. We've got Forsaken Ghost. We've got Masuko's here. We've got... I think that's it, actually.
Did we say Muppet? We can't leave out my fellow Ginge.
Muppet is here. How's your foot, Muppet? You daft bastard.
So shout out to Stubbs, because, was it today or yesterday? It's been a blur, this heat.
Yeah.
His very popular and very good podcast is coming to an end.
It is. Yeah, sad to read that. But he's not going. He's not going for everything. He's still doing shows and stuff. Just midweek gaming, taking a break in it.
Yeah, he's midweek gaming. He's officially sunsetted for now. Never say never. You should never say never. But for now, midweek gaming's going. But he's still he hosts our show Roundtable Gaming, which is going to be at the end of this month, 30th of July on Sunday at 9 p.m. BST, if anyone's interested in subscribing and watching. He also hosts Plastic Platforms every other week with Centurion on the alternate channel. So he's still doing content. He's still doing shows and podcasts. He's just decided doing a weekly show, it's time to move on to different things. But, it was great. I've always enjoyed midweek gaming. It's always been routine of mine. I have a list of podcasts that I listen to, and he was always one on there. So it is a shame, and I'm gutted that midweek's gaming, but I also understand it. At the end of the day, we're all human. We've all got lives. We've all got everything else going on. Sometimes it is hard to sit there and have to plan everything and do everything and have everything to go ready for a 1 to 2 hour show or more, depending on where it goes. And I understand, but I'm glad to see it go. But also, he's still an awesome guy in the community, and showing some sweet nasty love.
So it's a shame to see that one show go. And if you're not a Stubbs fan, unfortunately for you, he is still making other content.
Yes.
So you almost got rid. But
so what else do we have to talk about?
We've also got to say XBL Podcast is absolutely awesome as well. Tune in every week on a Tuesday, 8 p.m. BST.
You might even see some more of Bold Man Gamer.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it I might be here more. Rumor also has it I may grow hair one day.
That's never going to happen. Never going to happen. You can already see your hairline's receded so far. It's given up.
Yeah. That went years ago.
You no longer have a forehead. You've got a 10 head. What else have we got? Oh yeah, Power Wash Simulator launched this week. We've talked about it already. It's had huge success. Very fun little game. Definitely check it out if you haven't played it already. It's on Game Pass. Halo Infinite Season 2. Ginna, do you want to take that one? Have we already talked about this? I have no idea at this point. I'm literally sitting here dripping.
It's Season 2's launched based on the Lone Wolves again. It's not Season 2 as such because we're still in there, but it's like the second event. Like they got story-driven events. You get to vote on some stuff that's going to happen in the story. They promise a lot. We had a few cinematics with the first one. I'm currently playing the second one, so it all focuses on Lone Wolves. So if you're a fan of that game mode, which I am, you're in luck. And yeah, there's just more cinematics, more unlockables and cosmetics for free. The first cutscene is, I was saying to you guys earlier, another wonder of Halo, because they wanted you to see your Spartan and feel like it's your story for the online mode. And they put it in first person, so you don't see your Spartan. So all that cosmetics you got, you're not actually taking advantage of any of it, which is fantastic. There's another cutscene, it teases that you get when you finish the battle pass, the 10 unlocks, which to let you know, during this little stream of ours, I've unlocked 8 out of the 10 already, and I'm on course for my 9th. Clearly, I'm paying attention to you too.
You are, yeah. Riveting conversation as always, Ginna.
Has the Battle Pass for Season 2 improved over Season 1?
Yes, but the problem is the stuff they've put in these little events and the new cores are cooler than the stuff that's in the Battle Pass. So whilst it has improved, like I've just unlocked a helmet I've been waiting ages to get to, level 68. This event that's gone tonight, the new helmet's nicer. So I've put that on instead. I unlocked them both at the same time. I was like, I waited ages for this helmet, but this new one's cooler, so I'm using that. So
and a quick question for you, because obviously I did dip into the Halo multiplayer. How does it work? Because I did start Season 1, and I think I'm about halfway through Season 1 Battle Pass. How does that work with Season 2? Was Season 1 Battle Pass now gone? Because I haven't touched Season 2 yet, or is that still carrying on? Then do Season 2 1?
One thing they got right, so most of the games, end of a battle pass or end of the season, your battle pass dies. With Halo, it stays active, and you can choose which one your XP for that game goes to when you, before you start playing games, you choose which battle pass you want to make active.
All right, okay, that's better. Yeah, that is something right. That is better. Yeah, that's good. Because I'm looking to jump back into the multiplayer at some point. I think I'm waiting until co-op drops so I can drop into co-op with a couple of friends. Because obviously we can have a few in there, so it'd be quite fun to jump in and do, and hopefully drop back into the multiplayer again.
If you ever want to play multiplayer, J-Rock, who I'm pretty sure most people know off Twitter, he does a session every Saturday. For us, it's like early hours going into Sunday morning.
Yeah,
it's hilarious because like they go in and mix with the gravity, the weapons, and there's just a lot of crazy Americans, should we say, in there, not giving a shit what they're talking about playing Halo, and you get like a good 20 or so people turn up, and it's just like the old days of playing Halo where you've got a massive community, everyone's taking the piss out of each other, and you're playing the most random custom modes that people are making up on the spot.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
sounds like fun.
Yeah. I'll have to bring you in one night, so I'll show you the ropes.
That's it. Bring me into the fold.
That's enough Halo talk. Those red is slowly drifting.
The heat in Halo.
I think he's going to pass out from the heat. You can see him going red. He's getting redder. Red as he's getting redder.
Dripping here. It's not fun. So what else do we have to talk about? Xbox Game Pass is adding 12 more titles. Adding touch control, to 12 more titles. These include Sleeper Citizen Sleeper. I've read that backwards. Fuck's sake. Disc Room. Escape Academy, Garden Story, Little Witch in the Woods, Lost in Random, Space Lines from the Far Out. Umurangi Generation Special Edition, Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, Yakuza Kiwami 2, and As Dusk Falls, which came on the Game Pass today, I believe. So those games now have touch controls, which is really cool. It's good to see these games getting more touch control support. Can't be mad at it.
We do like to touch here at the XBL Party Podcast.
We do love a good touch.
Always touching. Can't help it.
Also, something I discovered yesterday, which I shared with you, Reddit, if people like their Microsoft reward points, if you go to xbox.com/play and click on Fortnite, let it open and then close it, you don't even have to play the game, to be honest. You go your Xbox app on your phone and it gives you 250 reward points, and you can do that every single day.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll show up, but just in case people can see it, might be a bit blurry. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Funny enough, because I noticed when they literally stripped Game Pass of your daily login and stuff, you can get free points and dropped it. I was quite disappointed because I don't have the time to sit and go through certain games to get the points. And it was only last week I discovered that the actual main Xbox app, not the Game Pass app, the main app, now has this. You log in every day. It does a 5-day streak. Every day you log in, you get more points. If you've got Game Pass Ultimate, if you've got 7 friends and a social media account linked, you also get increased points for each one. So for the just for clicking logging in, every day it goes up by 5 points, and you also think you get additional 8 points if you've also got all them other things connected. And Duel, you can also play in the Xbox app, gives you 5 points, but if you've got all them other stuff connected in every day, you get 25 points for. And like I say, with Fortnite, you the Ginna just said, you do get your 250 points as well, which I have been doing every day.
The reward program, especially like when they bring out a punch card where it's like buy the game, activate the punch card, and then you get like 4,000 points. But it's like a $5. So it's basically like a $5 off whenever you buy a brand new game to go towards your next game. I do like that shit. That's really cool. Yeah.
But you're getting a couple of thousand points a week just by using the app.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, it's worth doing, just logging in if anyone hasn't done it yet. Definitely do it. Again, I just recently discovered it. And it's awesome. And I do like playing Duel every now and again. I just like, so it's quite handy now. You just click it, opens it up straight away. All you have to do is the first level, and you're getting like 13 points.
Yeah.
Reward points for doing one level. Worth doing.
Yeah, absolutely. The rewards are great. It's like a fucking runny nose now. It's always fun.
Sweating out your nose now.
I can't catch a break tonight. I'm literally just sitting here dripping in bodily fluids. It's not fun. So the Hot Wheels DLC for Forza Horizon 5 that launched today. 6 p.m. Apparently you can play it now. I'll be getting it because I love the Hot Wheels DLC. Is it Forza 3? Horizon 3?
Yeah.
Had Hot Wheels in it. That's fantastic. So yeah, that's now available to download. You know what? I think we're actually out of topics.
Yeah, I jumped on again today, and I've been chasing down Boba Fett as my rival. So I went in and smashed quite a few of his. The one I did by like 25 seconds or so.
Yeah.
But I did all mine first attempt, beat him in each one, and then he started posting pictures now on Twitter where he's gone back to try and beat me and started beating me. So I've now got a little rival to race. It's quite nice.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to it. The only reason why I don't play it is because the achievement's tied to Eliminator. I'm shit at it. I can't be arsed. You know what I mean?
I love it. I think it's amazing.
I never even did the Eliminator for 4, let alone 5. I just suck at Battle Royales. But,
I've never played a racing game.
Eliminator, I can't get on. Sorry. Yeah.
I just want to point out, we've currently lost, I think it's like 2 or 3 subscribers from this one show.
Sorry.
So that's fun. But, you know what? I'm going to bring attention to it because, like, I believe a lot of gaming today, especially on Twitter, there's a lot of people, they're not truly honest about how they feel about games, about how the gaming industry goes. And that's what I love about podcasts, and especially this podcast where we can be open and freely communicate like what we feel is going wrong and things we don't like and shit. So if you tune into this podcast, you're going to get unbiased opinions that we have, opinions that I have might be different to the opinions that Ginna has, or the opinions that, BMG has or Ash has. If you can't handle opinions, don't watch podcasts, because there's too many people on Twitter that are literally circle jerking over the stupidest of fucking shit that's getting said, and that's not how we are here. Do you know what I mean? You're only hurting like Ash says, you're only hurting yourself by not being honest about how you truly feel. And we've always tried to keep it real here. We always, we interact in a way where, we're adults. We can have adult conversations. I don't like the same things these guys like. They don't like the same things I like. Shit happens. That's how it is. That's real life. That's adulting. So yeah, if you tune into this podcast expecting us all to, oh my God, Halo's great, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So, adios. See you. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. I think that's it for the topics. Anything you guys want to talk about?
I think Thimber posted just before, Doom creator he's created a new FPS is on the way. I've not heard that news, so I don't know anything about it.
What did he say?
Doom creator has got a new FPS on the way.
Oh, awesome.
I did know the guy's name, something Romeo.
Romero, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool if he's on to something new and he's made, a new first-person shooter.
John Carmack.
That's it. Yeah.
Muppet being Muppet, innit? He's...
Yeah. John Carmack, that's it. Cheers, Muppet. But yeah, if he's doing something new, because obviously you look at Doom, you look at the new Dooms and the way they are. He's definitely a talented guy, and I look forward to seeing what he's doing in the future.
Yeah, for true,
yeah,
for real.
It's called John Romero Studios, and Romero Studios, and they put a post up today saying they're looking to hire. So they got certain positions, but they also have a section where it says if you think you can bring something to the business or anything else, just chuck us a CV.
Oh, that reminds me.
Very underqualified and fancies a speculative CV to get into gaming. Now's your time. Just chuck it at them and go, I promise to be the T-boy. Or something like that. And off you go.
You'll never have anything better than Tetley. And make sure of it.
Speaking of making new games, they're apparently Respawn have been given the go-ahead to make a new Apex Legends single-player game, which should be good.
Yeah, but isn't Apex Legends single-player Titanfall?
It's
the same universe.
Apex is in the Titanfall universe, yeah. Why not? Where's Titanfall 3? Titanfall 3.
Fuck Titanfall 3. Give us Apex Legends with Titans. Be fucking amazing.
Isn't that
Titanfall?
No. I actually went back to Titanfall 2 a couple of months ago because everyone kept saying, don't touch it, it's broken, it's modded, they've hacked it, it's just not worth playing. I just thought, well, I'll jump in for the fun of it, just to see what it's like. I like how they've done it. You have your team, they have their team, but it's like you have NPCs, your side, their side, groups of soldiers that are attacking, which is quite a cool thing. And once you get to, X amount of time, X amount of points, you can drop in Titans, you can have a jump in your Titan, fight, or you jump out the Titan, and the Titan just goes off and does its own thing, and you can jump in at any point. Fun. It's very, very fun. It's a shame that it's just been left to pretty much die.
Yeah, Titanfall deserved a better fate.
Yeah. Sure. I never played Titanfall 1 because that, most of the Xbox One generation, I went from 360 to PlayStation 4, just because from that E3 event of what was announced and shown, it was like PlayStation got me, and I got to probably a year and a half before the new consoles came out that that's when I discovered what Game Pass was. I never even knew it existed. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I never knew what it was about. It took my nephew, who's Demented Squire on Twitter. He literally sent me his Xbox. He gave me his Xbox and said, here's Game Pass. Here's the subscription. Just try it. See what you think. And that was it. I have both the Xbox Series X, which I went for this generation, and I do have the PlayStation 5, but I am mainly Xbox, and I'm glad I went that way. The games that I still haven't played that are in the Game Pass service are it's still going to take me some time to get to because I'm trying to get through all the other stuff. It's just amazing. It is amazing service. It's nice to see PlayStation have got their service, but games day and date still hooks me. I like what Xbox do.
Point for Game Pass, though, isn't it? PlayStation can't compete with that. I mean, they don't see the value in it, and I don't understand how they don't see the value in it. That is the main draw to Game Pass, is the fact that you can play all of Xbox's exclusives day and date. I mean, even games that aren't Xbox exclusive day and date.
Exactly,
that is the sample.
But the good thing, what's happening now, because I've got PS Plus Extra. I do have the extra service. They have got some really good games in there. But now we hopefully going to start seeing this competition coming back, where now they're on that level where they're viving for, forget first party. First party, they're going to do what they want, but these third party games, they're going to be fighting to get on their services exclusive. I know there are some games that are crossover. Guardians of the Galaxy, if nobody has played it yet, I highly recommend playing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. It's on both PlayStation and Xbox subscription services, and it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, don't try the music. Don't stream it. Just play the game. The 80s music ballads themselves is worth the game. Just listening to that.
I remember trying to stream it on Twitch as like a playthrough. And I did 2 streams of it, and every stream I picked up like 8 or 9 fucking copyright strikes. Well, I'm not on Twitch again. No chance.
Amazing game.
Really good.
And personally, Drax is the best character in the game. It has the same humour from the films. Absolutely brilliant. But
Sorry, go on.
No, go on. You're right.
I went and saw Thor: Love and Thunder last week. Have you seen it?
Not yet. I'm planning on going to watch it next week.
I took the missus to go and see it.
I
liked it. I enjoyed it. Guardians of the Galaxy was in that. Sorry, that's the only reason why I digressed. But if you haven't seen it, it's very good. Well, I say very good. It's good. It's I'm struggling with Marvel in this phase. I feel like there's more quantity than there is quality. No Way Home was good, but was it good because it was good, or was it good because it brought back all the old Spider-Man? You know what I mean? I don't know if it was...
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers for anyone that's not seen it yet.
Andrew Garfield and what's his face? Tobey Maguire in it.
And that sparked quite a lot of these...
How is that a spoiler?
Because not a lot of people know.
Everybody knows that.
No, but
that was the biggest selling point of the movie.
To be fair though, that opens them original films to go further. They could now do more stories in them worlds, which would be quite interesting, especially the Andrew Garfield side of it. But yeah, Marvel.
Andrew Garfield got robbed, man. I don't care what anybody says.
He did. Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome Spider-Man. Absolute awesome Spider-Man. Definitely my favourite.
I want to see Andrew Garfield Spider-Man versus fucking Tom Hardy's Venom. That's what I want to see. That's how I want Tom Hardy to go out of the fucking universe. Venom versus Spider-Man. Venom. Needs to happen, man.
It's awful. Venom is awful. Nothing has managed to do it right.
Venom was great, I thought. 2 was a bit... Yeah.
Tom Hardy's awesome, but the character Venom has got him in the films, I just don't think he's right.
Because
and the second film...
He needs to be the villain. That's the problem. They're pushing him as
this
anti-hero. But
it don't work.
He needs to be a villain. And I want to see Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man versus Tom Hardy's Venom. That's what needs to happen next.
Yeah, I'd watch that. I would pay to watch that.
Yeah. But Tom Hardy's only got one more movie in him, apparently. That is Venom 3 is going to be his last time as Venom. So
I hope they don't. I hope they don't do it. I hope they just don't even bother. It just seems...
I'll tell you nothing. I mean, even Eternals... I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but I'll tell you what, there's nothing that was as bad as Morbius. I remember going to watch Morbius, and I was sitting there in a cinema, and I was fucking livid. I've never felt angry watching a movie like that before. I was sitting there, arms crossed, staring at the screen, angry, about to walk out. It was that bad. You got fucking Jared Leto, yeah? Superhuman, super strength. Ooh, he can fucking fly up buildings and shit. There's one scene where... he's being chased by me. I'm spoiler alert, I don't care. I'm going to save you for your fucking selves. Don't watch it. He's in a staircase, right? High-rise building. He's in the staircase. He's being chased after by a cop. Now, Morbius has got these superhuman, super speed abilities. Morbius shoots up these fucking stairs, yeah? He's made it to the roof in about 2 seconds. About 3 seconds later, fucking Tyrese, the standard human cop, has now made it to the top of the stairs, and he's caught Morbius on the roof. That's the scene that made me think, I fucking hate this movie so much. And I know that sounds really silly, but that was the scene that did it. It was...
Jared Leto is just the worst actor on the planet.
No, he's not, and that's what
I hate
Jared Leto is a fucking amazing actor. He's an amazing actor that gets shit roles.
You're next gonna tell me he was good as the Joker.
He was not good as the Joker. He had a shit script. Look what they did with him before the movie even came out.
He was good at Lord of War, and he was good in
Lord of War was fantastic.
Murdered. Spoiler.
I don't like him.
Good in fucking Fight Club.
No, I just think he's a great
actor that keeps giving shit
actor.
scripts.
No,
he's
but Morbius was shit. I do.
Horrendous.
And to see him was it spoilers again? If anyone doesn't want to have, earmuffs, the old thing. Was it Venom at the end?
Well,
the post-credit scene.
I don't.
Post-credit scene.
I was out of there before that. The second the credits rolled, I was gone. I didn't even bother.
Post-credit scene, you see Morbius with Venom, Tom Hardy, and it's just like, that's just stupid, awful.
I'll tell you another scene I didn't like in that movie: the fucking bat Hadouken that he did right at the end. What the fuck is that about? Like, what is that about? I hate him so much. He's getting beaten on. Super villain. Beating me up. Morbius. Poor Morbius.
No,
literally,
the guy
delivers a bat Hadouken to win. Summons a load of bats. Oosh. Fucking end of the movie.
I can't remember the guy's name because I know he played Doctor Who, but the guy that played the villain, he was brilliant. His role, how he went from that to that. He was the only thing that was good about the film.
There was nothing good about that film.
Yeah, but I bought it. It was that I waited until it came on and I bought it off Amazon and I regret every second of it.
That is
Have you seen
worst fucking superhero movie I've ever seen in my life.
Do you remember the Da Vinci Code? Where the guy whips himself? That's what I did after watching that film.
I felt, some of this Phase 4 has been so bad. I felt like doing Moon Knight when he puts glass in his sandals and goes for a walk.
I hate his accent. His accent in Moon Knight is awful.
Oh,
and he's a good actor.
Moon Knight was fantastic.
Yeah.
You hush your mouth.
I can't watch it because of the accent. The accent just puts me
You don't
off.
like Oscar Isaac?
I like him. He's a good
with
actor, but when he switches from the American to the English accent,
amazing.
It's wrong. No, it's wrong. It's awful.
It's amazing. I'll tell you why it's amazing.
English people don't sound like that.
I'll tell you why it's amazing. Because he is
Hey, you want a pot of tea?
He flipped so quickly, and it was like you believed you were watching two different characters. Me and Jenna did a review of it. We loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I didn't like the English accent. It was awful. I felt insulted.
Speaking of Ethan Hawke, I saw him in The Black Phone. Have you seen that? Me and the missus watched that at the weekend.
Speaking of film, I'm waiting to watch.
Very good movie.
You all sound like he does in Moon Knight. All you English, especially from the South, terrible people.
I fucking hate Ethan Hawke. Well, I don't hate him. I don't rate him as an actor. But I thought he was great in The Black Phone, and also in Moon Knight.
He was good in The Purge. Got killed at the end. Spoilers.
The only movie I've ever enjoyed Ethan Hawke in is Training Day. Training Day.
Oh yeah, Training Day. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
but even then, because Denzel Washington carried the fucking movie.
Hey, what, guys? I just finished the Battle Pass thing. Let me tell you if this cutscene's any good, right? It's first person again.
Hey, is that a good thing?
No.
Look at all these shiny cosmetics that you don't get to see in the cutscenes.
Fairness, everything the Spartan speaks to has gone on. I've already unlocked.
I can't believe we're sitting here listening to Gina watch the fucking cinematic.
Yeah.
The Battle Pass.
Hold on to your seats, boys and girls.
It's not it's not been great.
Is there anything else you chaps want to talk about? Chat, what do you want to talk about? Is there anything you guys want us to touch on or anything you want to bring up? Let us know. Anything you guys want to talk about?
No, really. It's what? A question for you is, what would be your ideal game? If you could pick a game that you wanted to see, whatever studio you want, don't worry about budget or anything like that. If you could pick your ideal game, what would it be?
Halo Infinite 2. I'm joking. That cutscene was just... I don't get what they're doing, but yeah. For me, personally, I would have, I loved Gears Tactics, I love XCOM, I love that genre of games, they're the best. I'd have a game that is a tactics-based game that meets Fortnite, so I can put all these different people from these different things together on a little battlefield where you control it top-down and send them at it, turn-based, a bit like... It'd be like your Warhammers and your stuff like that, but, cheaper, and I don't get high off paint fumes. And that would be mine. Little battle passes, stuff like that. I'd be all over that. I would make it. If I won the lottery, I'd get a studio to make it. And even if no one else played it, I'd be happy.
Good call. Good call.
So are you ready? Because I've got so many.
Smite 2?
Nah, I love open world games. I'd love a Cyberpunk 2077 Part 2. I'll tell you what, that was the biggest surprise for me. I put off playing it. I played it for about half an hour when it first came out, and it didn't grab me at all. I thought, this is a mess. And when they released the update, the 1.15 update, where they fixed a lot of shit, I went back and played it. And it hands down became one of my favourite games I've ever played. That environment, that city, was just absolutely captivating from start to finish. And I would happily see another Cyberpunk game. I don't want them to give up on it because, there's DLC that's meant to be coming. I don't know if they've got any plans to make another one after that. I hope they fucking do because it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous environment. And honestly, I love open world games. They're my go-tos. Assassin's Creed, Far Cry's. Anything open world for me. I've said it before on the show. I would love to see a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set in New York. Proper 3D environment like Gotham Knights, where they fight crime and shit throughout a massive city. There's no reason why they can't do it. Nickelodeon are just shit at putting out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. But yeah, honestly, anything open world is my kind of game. I'll play it until I'm fucking blue in the face. I'd love them to make a proper Funko Pop game.
Did.
Yeah, like a proper one, not like a Gears one.
They shut it down. It was that bad. I actually enjoyed it. I actually liked that. Did you ever play the mobile Titanfall game?
No.
Oh, think Clash Royale, but Titanfall. Absolutely brilliant. They shut it down after about a year. You got your little pilots, all different types. Then you could have Titans and stuff, and they made the way through to destroy the other side. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. I was gutted when they shut that down. I do like them type of games, them card games where you've got a battlefield either side, chuck your cards down. I would love something like that.
Like
No. It's more like the actual Clash Royale, but probably a bit more intricate. A bit more to it, not just how they've done it. Something more to it. The Titanfall did it really, really well, but they just let it go because it was we're done with this.
The gaming's in a really weird place, isn't it? Nobody wants to take chances anymore. You see fewer and fewer new IPs coming out. The ones that do come out get absolutely slated. Again, you've got these live service games that seem to be taking over fucking everything. I want to see developers go back to how it used to be, take chances. There's no reason.
Indies, Redders. I know you don't play many indies, but the only ones taking chances are indie games. They're doing single player games, they're doing different experiences. They're really going for it.
But say instead of making a call, say like when this Activision Microsoft deal goes through, say Microsoft was to take, I don't know, Raven Software off Call of Duty, or take Infinity Ward off Call of Duty, make a fucking new IP, something brand new, and then you could market it as from the creators that brought you Infinity Warfare, or Modern Warfare. There's no reason why they can't do that. But instead, they choose, no, fuck it, let's pump out another Call of Duty, another Call of Duty, another Call of Duty. I want to see developers take fucking chances again, man. I miss that. I miss those days. Like, there was a time where Assassin's Creed didn't exist. There was a time when Call of Duty didn't exist. There was Medal of Honor. These games got made, and they become huge successes. There's no reason why they can't do the same thing in this day and age, make another huge game for it to be another huge success. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see from games. World of Warcraft 2. Make a World of Warcraft 2. Updated graphics. I've said this before on the fucking show as well. Updated graphics engine. You know, Azeroth is doomed. You got to flee the planet on a blimp or some shit. You know, or take all the old classes to the new world. Make new races on the new world. There's no reason why they can't do a World of Warcraft 2. It's just taking that chance, and people don't want to do that anymore. And that's what makes me sad.
Money.
Does that answer your question?
What makes?
Yeah.
Good.
What would you make, BMG? What game would be yours?
I would love a live service Assassin's Creed game.
Shut up.
Red.
No, it's yeah, like I say, it is a bit of a difficult one. Like I say, I would love a game for myself. I'm a huge Superman fan. I would love a new Superman game.
What could you do with him, though? That's the problem.
World.
What could you do with him? He'd have to go back to Krypton.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Immune to everything.
Did you play Superman Returns?
No.
Right. Superman Returns. Yes, Superman. You can't be killed.
He's Superman.
But,
he's the most boring superhero.
No, he's not. He's the best superhero ever. Anyone that says different, who else can pull off having a cape, their underwear, and knee-high boots on the outside?
And
no one.
His
no,
mother
Batman's stupid.
Enough to take down Superman.
The problem
Batman is stupid. No one likes Batman.
Right, Superman's amazing.
Who dresses a bat? He is amazing.
When you do a Justice League movie, and like they're fighting and they're getting their ass kicked by this guy who just keeps turning up and taking the boxes, and then Superman literally just wakes up and beats the shit out of this guy with very little effort, which is like
boring.
Yeah.
The problem is, I don't get why he would want to hang around with the rest of them. He doesn't need him. He's like Homelander in The Boys, this later series, where he realizes, I'm pretty much a god amongst men. I don't need you all. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want.
I tell you what, you've just swung me to, I would love The Boys, the game, where you could be Homelander or the Deep.
I've just seen that Homelander GTA
and the
5
idea,
mod. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, there's a GTA 5 mod now with Homelander.
I'll have to have a look.
Run around murdering.
Yeah, but a game where you've got to do stuff, but keep up your rep, keep it high, but you can just go murder people. You know, who wouldn't want to do Hero-gasm? I'd be all over that. That was awesome. Don't get me wrong. Was it a bit weird that a giant penis opened the door and put its penis around someone's shoulder?
It was sucked off by the octopus that was a bit weirder for me.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a tentacle in his ass.
So, I do apologise to anyone who hasn't seen it, but the episode where the guy shrinks really tiny, goes inside the guy's penis.
Termite.
That
was cringe, wasn't it? Oh my god.
Sneezes.
Just when you think it can't get any worse.
Oh. But a Superman game, Superman Returns, the way they did it was, because obviously you couldn't die, the city could die. So if you wasn't doing missions and keeping on top of protecting the city took so much damage, it was game over.
Right.
True.
They could work on that. It could have been better. It could have been loads better, because at the end of the day, it was a licensed game. But
he's one of the most
better than
boring
RoboCop
superheroes I think that exists, because he's Superman. There's literally nothing on Earth that can kill him. The only thing he's weak to is kryptonite. And Lex Luthor seems to have gotten his hands on this mysterious fucking kryptonite. That is every Superman movie. It's boring.
Good enough.
I think you need to watch the new Superman series because it's awesome.
Oh, Superman and Lois. I've got season 2 to watch. I've watched the first season.
I've only watched the first season, and I tell you something, that is probably the best Superman content I have ever watched in a very long time. Yeah, it's awesome.
I liked Man of Steel because he was fighting his equals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was decent, but then you get
The Henry Chest did it all for you.
Henry Cavill, man. He should just play Superman for life.
I'd
happily see him play Superman.
They keep saying, like, oh, we might do a new Superman. We might have Michael B. Jordan write one and we'll do a different take on it. And we'll do this now. It's like, you've got the perfect Superman. You've had him and just not made... You've made everyone else have a movie and stick him in for a little bit. Whereas the perfect Superman exists. You have him on contract and you will not make a movie with him no matter what he does.
I've got the perfect Superman.
I'll tell you what, if Henry Cavill doesn't get to play James Bond, I think something has seriously gone wrong. He is the perfect Bond. Christopher Reeves.
He's the dude. Or was the dude.
He was. Can't ride horses.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Yeah. Rest in peace. But yeah, it's one of them. It is a very hard game, a very hard film to do.
He died accidentally, didn't he? Didn't he, like, someone crush his fucking oxygen pipe or some shit?
I don't know, but if you ever watch the Smallville series, he actually played a few parts in that. He played Professor Swan in that. If you ever watch Smallville, which is also an awesome series back from the day.
Amazing, spending so many series waiting to watch a guy who you know can fly. Just incredible TV. Like, I was sucked into it. I loved it. Amazing. The ones now.
To be fair,
bonkers.
I am more of a Michael Rosenbaum fan, so he would play Lex Luthor for the first 7 seasons.
Whose fucking bright idea was it to have Jesse Eisenberger play fucking Lex Luthor?
I think they just forgot to cast him, and it was a last-minute thing.
He's got dirt on someone, that guy. That's how he got
it.
Horrendous.
Saw someone at the buffet table and just asked him, if you got spare 10 minutes, I can just nick you for this.
It's like they were at casting and nobody turned up and he was crossing the fucking street outside the window and they shouted out, Jesse, oi, come here. Fucking your Lex Luthor. Who made that decision?
Ned Sheeran would have made a better fit.
The guy who played Kingpin in Daredevil, he would have been a good Lex Luthor, I think.
No. You can't see him in anything but Kingpin.
I want to see a new Daredevil. Apparently he's been brought on. Apparently the guy who played Daredevil in the Netflix series and the guy who played Kingpin's been brought on for a Marvel.
Is it Matthew Cox? I think he's called. Yeah, because obviously Disney own now Daredevil. They are going to be making a new series, and they are told that then no one else will play them parts but them two. And if you watched Hawkeye, the series on Disney Plus, Kingpin is actually in that.
Dies though, doesn't he? At the end of it.
Oh, spoilers! I got 2 or 3 episodes left of that.
Sorry, I do apologise. It came out at Christmas.
They all die, man.
I'm watching it with my daughter. She wants to watch that and then Miss Marvel.
I've got Miss Marvel to watch now.
She likes it.
Oh yeah, I didn't like Miss Marvel. I started watching and I thought, no, it's just like playing. It's just like playing Avengers the game. It's just as bad.
They changed their powers from the comics.
Apparently,
and
she
even
gets
the game.
The last episode, she gets it.
What a super stretchy shit.
Yeah.
But that, believe it or not, the Miss Marvel, the main actor who plays her, this is her first acting role.
All right.
The very first.
Straight in the deep end. I'll tell you what, that's one thing I did love about Moon Knight. It was I think we touched on it in the reviews, Jenna, but like at the end where she's got the abilities of the hippo.
Yeah.
She's become the avatar for the hippo, and she's like
kicking ass.
Yeah, so they're like, "Oh, are you an Egyptian superhero or some shit like that?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm an Egyptian superhero," and I was like, "That's really fucking cool. It's about time." Like they had that representation, and she kicked ass in that episode. She was awesome.
Yeah, she's badass.
I wouldn't mind going back and watching Moon Knight again, to be fair.
I've seen it through again, and you notice a lot of stuff you didn't notice the first time.
Yeah.
The whole first episode is pretty much there's about 20 scenes where at some point his face is split in half with a statue or something blocking it, so it shows there's multiple people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't leave it there. I mean, they keep saying there's only one season. They can't leave it where they left it. There's got to be more. Because that needs another fucking season.
At least.
Yeah, Archer the game, that definitely needs to happen, Muppet. I'm amazed it hasn't happened already. Archer the game, where you have to go to different locations as Archer or Lana or fucking, Cyril. I'll tell you, I love
Cyril
Archer.
Figures.
Cyril Figures, yeah. I love that fucking TV series. I want to know what's going to happen. I'll tell you what, because Jessica Walter died, didn't she? And they wrote her out absolutely beautifully. I'm just going to throw that out there. If you haven't seen the latest season of Archer, she did die in real life and they had to write her out. But they wrote her out in such a beautiful, beautiful way. Because her husband in the TV series, he died. I mean, he was the guy who played Rachel's dad in Friends. He passed away a few years ago. So they couldn't use him anymore because obviously he's fucking dead. And on the last scene of the latest season of Archer, they wrote out Jessica Walter's character where they're sitting on the beach and they've got like one line from him left. And he basically says, she says something like, we're together at last, and or something like that. And he says something back. And it's like, it's amazing because like he's been dead for a few years and they've been holding on to that one line. And it's fucking delivered beautifully. And now they get to ride off into the sunset. And it's going to be interesting to see a new Archer series where they don't have Jessica Walter as Mallory. Because she is, like, in a lot of seasons, the heart of the fucking show. I mean, I know Archer's, like, the main guy, but Mallory does a lot to support that show. And I'm interested to see what it's going to be like without her in it. Have you ever seen Archer?
I have.
Oh,
yeah,
mate, you've got to watch Archer.
I've never heard of it.
It's a cartoon. It's basically James Bond, but like he's an alcoholic. He's a fucking dick. He's
fucking useless.
Sounds like my kind of show.
He's the world's greatest secret agent, but he's fucking useless.
Yeah, his mum runs the organisation. That's the only reason he's there. He's fucking useless. It's amazing, and he's good looking.
So good. It's on Netflix. Like all the seasons are on Netflix.
I'll have a look because that actually sounds like fun.
It is a really fucking good show. If you haven't watched it, definitely check out Archer on Netflix. It's just very good comedy, like very good comedy. But yeah, we've been going on for a while now. Ran out of topics about half an hour ago, but I love just shooting the shit and having a conversation. So,
that was fun.
Yeah, probably gonna call it there. For everybody that's tuned in to watch the show, bit of a slow news week. We do what we can when we're sitting here fucking melting at 20 degrees at 9 o'clock.
Before we shut off, I know something we forgot.
What's that?
We have digital merch.
Do we?
Yeah.
Where?
If anybody plays Roblox, the smash hit game, or your child plays it, or your nan, buy it for your nan. You can now buy the Fabio, the Milkman Cometh skin in game. And there is the XBL retro logo, which I think is the better logo. T-shirt. And you can buy them for $5, because you can't put them up for free because it won't let you. For $5 Robux, I guess that's called, or I don't know, we'll say the Robux. For 5 of those, which is a couple of pennies, you could buy an XBL Party Podcast T-shirt to wear in game, or a Fabio Milkman Cometh jumpsuit.
Fucking hell. Womp womp.
We are building a hub world and some little mini game specs.
Ginna's going to be promoting his NFTs next week.
No NFT. It's not paid.
It's not
going to have anything where it's buy this and your car will go faster this race. No pay to win, no NFTs.
Oh, something crazy I read the other day. Apparently BMW cars are now coming with microtransactions. You got to pay a subscription to get access to heated seats. Yeah, heated seats and other fucking features that they unlock once you pay for a subscription.
Amazing. So Tesla have that. My brother has one, and he showed me on his phone. Like, there's a lot of features on your Tesla that's already there. It's just locked off, and you pay on the app on your phone if you want to unlock those features. It's like some of the engine tuning, like what they call the dynamos and all that shit. They can do the faster and like better performance. You just got to pay on the app to then have that performance unlocked. ridiculous.
isn't it? Imagine spending thousands for a car and you'd have the most exclusive features behind a fucking paywall.
It's the future.
Jesus. It's getting bad, isn't it? It's not just me, but it is getting bad.
Modern gaming is sneaking into modern driving.
It is.
Next, you're going to need a subscription fee to do your washing.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to happen. Wash machines are going to come and become fucking homemade laundrettes that you've got to pay to use. I bet you anything. It's the future.
See, my dad's still got a TV where it's got a box and you have to put money in it for the TV to work. He has. Still got, you got to put money in it to make the TV work.
Those were days,
yeah.
I'm like, what do you... You'd get these TVs. You have to put £1 in for like an hour's worth of telly.
Yeah,
and then at the end of the month, when you've run out of money, you just break the box off and fucking take the £pounds back. Those were
Bubble screwdriver, put it back in. That's what he does. That's where you go put money in to watch TV. I'm like, I didn't think that was a thing anymore, but
that's
yeah, apparently so.
They had that when I was a kid. I remember that. My mum had one, and we used to put money in every month to watch TV. And at the end of the month, when she had no money, she'd fucking take the box off.
Yeah.
And they'd do it all again the next month. And then they'd wonder why it wasn't getting paid off enough. Amazing. So yeah, that's it for tonight's show, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties and whatnot. It is just so fucking hot. Like, can't be asked, really. But yeah, cheers for tuning in. We'll be back next week. I believe we've got SX2 Gaming on next week, is it? And then I believe we're taking a break, but don't quote me on that. We need to discuss things, and Ash needs to be present for that. So we don't actually know what's going on yet. But
I think BMG might be back again next week, mightn't he? I think he's pretty much a regular now.
Regular now. Yeah, you might be seeing more might be seeing a lot more of BMG in the coming months.
And the question is, will I be wearing pants?
That is the question. That is the question. But yeah, cheers for tuning in, guys. BMG, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Twitter at BaldmanGamer, Xbox at BaldmanGamer, PlayStation at BaldmanGamer86. I'm also
I could have sworn just squeeze on Bold Gay.
BaldmanGamer, not Bold Gay. You know what I mean.
You can catch on Twitter at Bold
It's
Gay.
hot. I'm literally sweating into my socks. They are filling with water. It's that hot. You can find me on Roundtable Gaming last Sunday of every month. We are on Sunday the 30th of July at 8 p.m. BST. Please join us, myself, Stubbs Gaming, Luke Steele, and a guest to be confirmed. Other than that, if you play Destiny and you're looking for a clan, hit me up and I'll send you an invite. Other than that, that's me.
No worries. You can catch me and Ginna in and around or on the XBL Party Podcast YouTube channel, on Twitter, all the fun places. You can catch Ginna on OnlyFans.
And Crime Watch.
And Crime
if you
Watch.
July 18th, 2021. That's my episode, all right?
I believe this month he's got pictures on his OnlyFans where he's in handcuffs. Yeah, it's going to be good. But yeah, we'll see you next week. All the best. Happy gaming. I've been your host, Redders TV. Yeah, see you next week. Hopefully where it'll be a bit fucking cooler. Good night, everyone.